Hey everybody, I wanted to do another baking video for you guys. This is going to be Pina Colada chess squares. I decided to do a different twist on the chess squares. I will tell you I'm filming this intro for this video after I've already made them and eaten some of them and shared them with other people. I will tell you they were very tasty, but the consensus overall from myself and from the other people I've shared them with is that they are extremely sweet. So I just kind of wanted to throw that warning out there for you guys. So I hope you enjoy this baking video. The first thing I did is preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and these are the ingredients I'm going to be using. So I went ahead and opened up the box of this right here. It's just a Pina Colada cupcake and frosting kit. I actually used 2 boxes, but I'm not going to be using the frosting. The particular cake mix is not as much as a normal size box of cake mix. That's why I'm using 2 of them. Again, if you want to do this with a regular cake, you can. There goes my oven, just preheated. I'm just trying a little bit different things, so I'm just kind of making this one up as I go along. So I used 2 boxes of that. I ended up saving the frosting maybe to use later. So I'm going to use a 1 stick of butter. I'm going to melt for that and 1 egg. So that'll be my base. And then I thought I would also include some of this crushed pineapple in the base and a little bit of coconut. I'm going to drain this crushed pineapple. So I'm going to use some of it in the base and then some of it more in that filling type area. And then for the filling, again, I've got a pack of powdered sugar, 1 brick of 8 ounces of cream cheese right here, and then 2 eggs. So I'm going to basically just set this stuff right here aside for later and just start working on the base of the cake mix. I've got all my ingredients out here. This is the cake mix, the Pina Colada. It's actually a cupcake mix, but regardless. I've got 8 ounces of melted butter, 1 egg. I went ahead and cracked that. I've got 1/4 of a cup of coconut and 1/4 of a cup of crushed pineapple. I did drain some of the liquid off, but I can still see some in there, but I think that's going to be just fine. So I'm going to start adding all this ingredients in here and just start mixing it up. So let's go with the butter. And I'm trying to do better and not get my arms in the way, but right now I'm kind of standing a little bit in front off to the side of the camera and I can't see what's going on because I can't see what's in my viewfinder. So I hope you guys can see this. And I'm just going to save these 2 bowls right here and I'm going to reuse them, 1 for the butter, 1 for the egg for the filling. No need to dirty up any extra bowls if you don't need to. I'm going to dump my pineapple in there and my coconut, and I'm just going to start mixing. I just sprayed this pan down with some cooking spray, so I'm going to go ahead and add this base batter to this. And remember, this stuff is going to be thick. And spread it out. I'm going to go in with this little spreader. I think it'll work easier. Oh yeah. Since I sprayed the pan down, it's just really sliding around in there. But you want to get it as even as possible. So there's the base layer. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside and start making the filling now. I went ahead and opened up the cream cheese and put it in the bowl. I'm going to go ahead and start mixing this up and then add my other ingredients. But I want to get this mixed up just a little bit first. And make sure your cream cheese is softened or this is not going to go well for you. So I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs next. I've got 2 eggs right here. I'm going to add those in. I'm going to do the powdered sugar last. I'm going to add my coconut. I got another 1/4 of a cup of coconut. And I've got another 1/4 of a cup of crushed pineapple. I'm going to mix this up now. I forgot to add the butter. It's in the microwave. I knew there was something I was forgetting. So 8 ounces of melted butter. I'm going to go ahead and start adding the 16 ounces, 1 pound of powdered sugar. I did measure it out, so here it is this time. Right there. And since I added more liquid to this than a normal chess square recipe, I do have more powdered sugar. I bought some extra, and I may go ahead and add a little bit more powdered sugar just because of the extra liquid from the pineapples that I added. Remember to start off slowly when you start mixing this so you don't end up wearing it. I'm looking at the consistency, and I think I need a little bit more powdered sugar in it. It's just a little bit liquidy in my opinion, so I'm going to go ahead and add some of that. Sorry about this shadow in here. I hope you guys are seeing okay. I got about another 4 ounces of powdered sugar that I'm going to go ahead and add and leave it at that. So it has about a total of 20 ounces right now. I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here and put it in at 350 to bake for 40 minutes. Maybe a little longer, but do not over bake it like I did last time when I made the lemon ones. So that's what it looks like right there. Now I'm going to put it in to bake. I just got it out of the oven and I left it in for 44 minutes. I checked on it at about 38 minutes and it wasn't anywhere near done right then. So it's like, I got to go a few minutes longer. I do realize that it's looking really done around the edges, but that center was still just almost raw looking. So I think my problem this time is that my pan wasn't big enough. I think if I'd had a bigger pan, it would have been fine. But anyway, I haven't tasted it yet because I like to let them cool down before I eat them. I never liked a chess square that's been just fresh out of the oven. It just doesn't taste right in my opinion. So I don't know what these things taste like. This was an experiment for me, but I will leave it in the comment section, or excuse me, the description section if I like them or not. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye, everybody.